Hey you guys, welcome back. Today I'm in my daughter's shared room. They're 9 and 7, and I wanted to show you some of the little tips and tricks that we do to keep it organized and clean all the time. I never clean their room. They're in charge of it, and the truth is it never becomes really messy because we have these really simple and easy organizing systems in place where they can, play but then easily put things away, never taking them more than maybe 10 minutes to tidy their room. So I'm going to share some of those tips with you. I know a lot of people struggle with like, my kid's room is a disaster. If you incorporate just a few of these tips, I think you may, hopefully, never have to utter the words, go clean your room again. One of the biggest tips I have, whether you have tiny toddlers or teenagers, is to use bins and baskets, and not just use them in that you purchase them and toss all their stuff into them, but really make sure that you're sorting the things into like items. So we have bins just for Beanie Boos, we have bins for Monster High, we have bins for crafts, we have bins at the bottom for Nerf guns and spy kits, all their favorite things already sorted into bins. So then when they want to play, all they have to do is simply take out that bin, they can play with it, and it's really easy to clean up and put it back. A lot of the times when people who have children, the clutter is out of control, when you look at their tidying up method, they have one toy bin for everything, or all the toys are sort of mixed in together. And what happens is when a kid wants to play with something, they have to dump everything out to find all the pieces that go with that. So when you sort for them and really show them that you're doing this so it's easier for them to clean up and they never have to, spend a lot of time cleaning up again, they're gonna get on board and you're gonna have to not worry about piles of toy clutter everywhere. Another thing that we practice a lot is toy rotation. So this section of the closet here, this is Abby's side of the room. So this is her little toy table type area. We switch it out all the time. So right now it's Barbies. Sometimes it's Lego Land, we call it. And we put all the Lego on here. Sometimes we switch it out with princesses. It's constantly changing. And I find that the stuff that's, set up is the things that they play with the most. So I really do a lot of toy rotation. Also for toy rotation, we have bins in behind other bins, and they get rotated, pulled up to the front, and also rotated in other areas of their room. So the ones that are, they're not able to access those are harder to get to, they don't play with as often, but when we bring them out and switch them to other areas of the room, then they start playing with those ones more often and we pack away the other toys. Instead of dressers, we use this wall divider. It's just IKEA shelving and bins. And clothing goes on these bins here. All of these are filled with different clothing. And then down here, these are toy bins that the kids use on a regular basis. They have a lot of toys, I know. But we rotate the things out of here into the bins in the closet. These are the ones that they generally play with the most, but we're constantly rotating them out. That way they have new and fresh toys to play with, and all they do is pull out one of these bins and they have a complete toy set in the bins at the bottom there. Another thing we do that I think is really key in keeping kids organized and their room clean is giving them little hidey spots for all of their stuff. So we have different cubbies and baskets hidden all over the place where they're encouraged to put their treasures. Kids are like mini hoarders, and they're constantly collecting things that are so important, whether it's drawings that they do, even McDonald's toys at the time are so important, but you need a place to put those things. So a designated bin or basket or a few little baskets for all of their special treasures are a way of really keeping that stuff contained, and then you just help them go through it every couple of months to purge it down when it gets out of control. Another thing we do to make sure that they're really going to stay, organized when it comes to homework and that type of thing is create them a little section where they can be productive. So have it all at their fingertips so they're not looking for things like pens and pencils when it comes to homework or pads of paper. All of the art supplies, whatever it is that they love to use, having a designated spot for it. Even if you have a small space, you can create like a portable homework station, something that just has, all of the things they need to complete homework on a regular basis, pencil crayons, maybe crayons, markers, rulers, calculators, all in a really convenient spot so they're not wasting time looking and trying to find the things they need to be productive. Here's Izzy's desk on her side, and she's got a spot for pens and pencils that she uses for her homework too. She's a big Star Wars fan, so that's her Star Wars poster. But as you can see, she has her calculator, she's got the tape, everything right there, her charging station for her iPad, everything right there at her fingertips where she can be really productive without having to look for things. I love these hanging organizers for stuffed animals. They hold so much, and they're about $5 from IKEA. You can find them at other big box stores too, but the cheapest I've found them with the most color selection is definitely IKEA. Some fun ways to organize books besides just traditional bookshelves. There's these little, they're shelves with a lip on them. These came from IKEA as well, and they're great for displaying the most favorite books and getting them, up off the floor. Just so clothes aren't everywhere, especially clean clothes, what we do every week is we hang different outfits, just random outfits, on the back of the door. It already has the shirt, the pants, the sweater, whatever they need to complete an outfit all together, and they can just grab it off the back of the door and get dressed. So they're not, going through their closets and going through their, dresser bins trying to find outfits when it's rushed during the morning. Everything's already set out for them and ready to go. I really recommend, if you have kids who are constantly putting clean clothes all over the floor trying to get ready in the morning, that you set aside some outfits already prepared for them just to make life a little easier. I don't pick what they're going to wear, and they can definitely still choose from their closet, but this just saves them a little bit of time every morning. On the bottom of their closet, we actually have a hanger bin, and this is a spot when they are, taking off clothes to put it, instead of leaving the hangers all over the floor, they've got a spot where they can just toss them in. And then when we're putting away laundry, all we have to do is put the hanger bin on the bed, and it's easier to put away clothes. A chore chart is a super great way of just letting them know what you expect from them every day, and I love having it posted in their room all the time. This is just a picture frame with dry erase marker on it, so they know what they have to do when they get home and all the things they have to do before they're allowed a bedtime snack every night. Just take a look around your kids' room and see where their clutter spots are. If you've got a lot of artwork and papers all over, why not make them a little bulletin board where they can display it? Or if you have hair bows and jewelry, why not get them some sort of holder to contain and organize those? Once you've set up systems for kids and you show them how to use it, it's pretty easy for them to follow along and keep their room really organized. So thanks so much for watching. Set your kids up some really easy organizing solutions today with sorted bins. Think about doing some toy rotation and perhaps separating some clothes for the week to make keeping their room a lot easier. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see this whole Izzy and Abby room tour, you can click here for a room tour video. And also make sure you subscribe, because on Monday, February 29th, we're doing a giveaway for a brand new Roomba valued over $1,000. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber. So thanks, and we'll see you next time.